guys, so welcome back to another one here on the channel. Today is my first drive in my Mark 6. It's not put it in sport just yet. In my Mark 6 Golf R. Hopefully you do enjoy. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. I know you guys like all the driving clips and stuff like that. So I thought I'd do the first drive, and this time I'm not doing the first drive when I'm selling the car. Well, I kind of am. Let me talk about that. If you follow my Instagram and TikTok, you'll see this car was actually up for sale. I've had it for up to a month now, and I have already put it up for sale once. The reason for that is I was bored of the car. 4-wheel drive, auto. It's not a fun car. It's fast, it's capable, everything like that, but it's not fun. Rest assured, I have come over my midlife crisis. I'm in love with this car. It's so much fun. It's so capable. It's an easy drive as well. Like, I drove my dad's car the other day, and it's a manual, and I know I sound like an idiot, but it was just hard work. I will go back to a fun car. I do want a track car for the summer, but I'm going to talk about that in another video. Today is the first drive in my Mark 6 Golf R. As of the time of recording this, the car's completely standard. No air intake, no exhaust, no map. Completely standard car. So they're 270 brake, 4-wheel drive. Mine is the auto DSG gearbox. It's just a really good car. A lot of people don't know the Mark 6 even has an R. You know, the Mark 5 has the R32 and the Mark 7 has the R, but the Mark 6 just kind of slides under the radar. No one knows the R is a thing. Obviously, if you know, like, it's one of them ones. But yeah, it's been tricky. I've still yet to find people who there's been a couple of people who really like the car. My personal friend group adores the car, but out and about it's rare. But again, it's one of them, when they know, and it is fun. I had a good laugh and smile with a R32 the other day. So yeah, I've had the car for about a month. I don't know if it's the best car I've ever owned. I still stand by the fact that the 197 Clio was my favourite car of all time. It's going to be hard for me to top that car. But as far as VAG cars go, I think I've done it properly. I would like a Mark 5 Edition 30. That is definitely on my radar. I don't know about next, but it's up there. Enough talking about other cars and what could have been. The Mark 6 Golf R has been an incredible car. I will say, fuel economy has been surprisingly bad. I knew it wouldn't be great. 4-wheel drive, 2-litre. It's terrible. I do quite long trips now, so it's not the end of the world. But the second I hit a town, the fuel economy just drops. It's ridiculous. Driving wise, I am quite blessed in the fact that I've got quite a good example. The cam follower's been done. It's low mileage, one owner. It's a really good car. I think it's quite easy for these to fall into bad hands. It was the same as my Cupra K1 I had last summer. It's easy for them to get into the wrong hands, so I'm very glad I've got my specific one. My plans have slightly changed for this car. So my initial plan was to go stage 2 on bags, stuff like that, rotor forms. It hasn't completely changed, and I'm going to talk about that now. It's not too far off, but I think it's more realistic. Oh dear. The car is booked in to go stage 1 this time next month, so I will be documenting as much as I can on that. Stage 1 is not going to be the roof. I want to go stage 2 plus. That takes you up to about 380 brake, and it doesn't require you to get a hybrid turbo and stuff. It's a really safe, not safe. It's about as high as these engines go with standard turbo and standard internals and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, 380 brake, I don't know how much more I would want. I'm still in the mindset as well of, yes, I love this car, but is it a long-term car? I'm still not sure. I think I'm going to give myself till June time, and I'll assess the situation then. I think one of my biggest problems is that I'm always trying to chase the next thing. I'm never happy with where I am. I always want what's next or what could be next. I mean, on paper, this is the best car I've owned, but driving wise, as I've said, it's not the best car I've owned. If you're in the market to get a Mark 6 Golf R, don't think twice. As long as it's a good example, good service history, low owners, just all the basic car stuff, they're really good cars. We'll open it up here because it's a national speed limit road, so don't be too bored yet. I will give it a bit of a tickle. As I was saying, the car's going to go stage 2+. Power wise, we're fine. I'm not going on bags, and the reason for that is I drive this car every day, and putting a car on bags to drive it every day, you're asking for trouble. They're notorious to go wrong, and when they do go wrong, you're completely stuck. So the car is going to be going on to coilovers. I did have a set come in, but I cancelled them because I was going to sell the car. So now I've got to go like back in time, reorder the coilovers. It'll happen. Rotiform wheels are still a very high chance. I don't know if it'll be rotiform in specific. They look good when the car's bagged, but when the car isn't bagged, I don't know. Let's put the car into sport. National speed limit road coming up, and don't know how quick that was to 60, but it was actually to 59, so not too bad. It does sound good from standard. Obviously it needs an exhaust, it's getting an induction kit when it goes stage 1. It does sound alright standard. I don't know if the sound comes through the speakers or if it's just genuinely how the car sounds. I don't know if the camera even picked it up. But I don't really find myself, I say this with every car, I sound like such a granddad. If I want to drive fast, I'll drive fast, but I actually prefer driving this car slow. It's easy, like I'd be one arm on the armrest, just chilling, having a conversation. That's how I enjoy driving this car. Maybe I'm old, maybe I'm sad. That's just how I enjoy driving the car, just a nice chilled drive. I do hope you're enjoying the car on the channel. I know my TikTok and Instagram are enjoying it, but the YouTube, I'm not sure, because half of the content hasn't even come out by the time I'm putting this out. So like, I've done a lot in advance. Hopefully you are enjoying it. There's a lot of stuff to come. I almost gave up on the car. I'm glad I didn't. I'm looking forward to what's going to come and what we can do with the car. It may be a long-term car, I can't promise, like you know me, but it does have a chance. I am really happy with it. So hopefully you have enjoyed my first drive. If you have, leave a like and subscribe, comment your thoughts, any suggestions, any improvements. Hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.